In this 12-episode drama series, each character consistently upheld a commendable level of honesty, a striking closeness to the intricate web of friendships that unfolded on screen. This powerful show, featuring a group of friends destined for separate paths in life, recently concluded its run. As the characters navigated crucial decisions that would determine their happy or not-so-happy endings with remarkable clarity, devoted fans eagerly tuned in every Saturday, eagerly anticipating each unfolding twist. The series was conceived and directed by the seasoned filmmaker Jojo Titchcorn, renowned for his work in projects like Our Sky 1 and 2, Mama Gogo, 3 Will Be Free, and Friend Zone 1 and 2. Titchcorn's expertise in setting the mood and orchestrating multiple character arcs distinguishes him in the realm of creativity. His control over the emotional landscape and dialogue in these 12 episodes consistently impresses, bringing out the best in the beloved cast members from the GMMTV roster. However, the handling of various situations appeared to fluctuate from week to week. It all began with the budding romance between Top, Force Jarachapong, and Mew, Book Kasi Det. On the surface, it seemed like a classic tale of a charismatic man crossing paths with a bookish introvert. Yet, the way Top spoke about Mew, arrogantly boasting about his conquest to Boston, Neo Trey, created a friction that hinted at deeper complexities. The script cleverly left viewers in suspense, questioning the authenticity of Top's actions and words. Unfortunately, it eventually became clear that this conflict might not have been as cleverly executed as initially thought, with characters making unwise decisions that left them insincere throughout the series. Whether this inconsistency was intentional or part of a grander plan for heightened drama remains a mystery. The characters' unpredictable behavior seemed to serve as a showcase for the actors' talents, keeping fans engaged while the storylines took unexpected turns. The randomness of these reckless actions left us wondering if the script's major plot points were influenced by fan opinions from the previous week's episode. The characters' interactions, particularly Boston's enigmatic role in their lives, added an air of unpredictability. Boston, a master manipulator who used sex as a tool for validation, left a trail of emotional wreckage in his wake, indifferent to the pain he caused. Within his close-knit group of college friends, he consistently set new standards for drama but faced minimal consequences for his actions. The series introduced 3 cameo characters to bring a sense of accountability, yet even their presence did little to change the status quo. Top's enigmatic ex-boyfriend, Boeing Montanuchai, entered the picture, engaging in questionable activities with several main characters, including Boston, without facing significant repercussions. The lack of consequences left us questioning the moral compass of the characters. While we understand that the series couldn't realistically put its characters behind bars for their questionable morals, the absence of genuine repercussions felt more like a dramatic device than a reflection of reality. Red flags were often ignored, and tense situations between the characters were allowed to persist, from infidelity and lying to conflicts that eroded trust. Most of these transgressions received only minimal reprimands. It was ironic that the character who showed genuine interest in Boston, Nick, Mark Packin, suffered the most significant heartbreak. His romantic efforts ultimately led to disappointment, highlighting the series' recurring theme of minimal accountability for its characters. Visually, Force and Book undeniably formed the most attractive couple in the show, and their chemistry was quite convincing as well. Force's character, Top, initially appeared somewhat sketchy, but he underwent significant character growth as the plot advanced. Meanwhile, Mew, portrayed by Book Kasi Det Plukful, delivered one of his best performances to date. Instead of descending into a predictable weeping mess, Mew's character evolved into a more calculated individual in the latter half of Only Friends. Neo Train Nimdawat and Mark Pakin Kunanuit were paired together for the first time, and their portrayal of the tumultuous relationship between Boston and Nick was unique and compelling. Despite knowing Boston's aversion to commitment and frequent changes in partners, Nick fell deeply in love with him and endured suffering throughout the show due to Boston's behavior. Neo Train Nimdawat convincingly portrayed the egocentric Boston, who was promiscuous and despicable, while Mark Pakin Kunanuit provided a strong contrast as the vulnerable Nick. Nick was like a lost puppy, persistently pursuing Boston even when pushed away. Unlike most characters in other shows who are often portrayed as clueless or naive, Nick was well aware of Boston's infidelities and selfish personality, yet he loved him nonetheless, recognizing his own vulnerability to someone who may never reciprocate with the same intensity. The two actors displayed great chemistry in their many steamy scenes throughout the series. The show maintained a well-paced narrative throughout its 12 episodes, often introducing unexpected twists and conflicts among the friends. Romantic entanglements formed the bulk of the series' conflicts. However, Ray's character introduced a shift in the themes, with the later episodes focusing on his struggles with alcohol and his journey to overcome addiction. It was Kaodung's acting that made Ray the most compelling character in the show. He began as a heartbroken, lonely young man coping with his problems through alcohol, but later revealed himself to be an exceedingly selfish individual with a penchant for trouble. Towards the end of the series, he attempted to sober up and engaged in honest and upfront conversations with his friends and loved ones. Set against the stunning backdrop of Thailand's metropolis, the series showcased meticulously designed settings, ranging from smoky bars to opulent mansions and humble dorm rooms, adding an authentic touch to the show. These detailed settings allowed viewers to immerse themselves in the world of the characters, shedding their past roles and embracing their adult personas. By the series' conclusion, all lingering problems had been resolved, and the characters had found peace in their own unique ways. In essence, Only Friends offered a nuanced exploration of friendship and love, with its share of flaws and inconsistencies. While it may have left some questions unanswered, it provided a memorable and thought-provoking viewing experience for its dedicated audience.